So I was scrolling and reading this funny analogy that came up on my feed, and it was about a man who went to go get his hair cut at the barbershop. And so this customer goes in, gets his hair cut, and the barber and the customer are having great conversations. They both talk about interesting topics, and the topic came up about the existence of God and how the barber says how he doesn't really believe God is real and he doesn't believe God exists. And so the customer asks, well, why do you believe that? And so the barber responds and says, because if God was real, then there wouldn't be sicknesses or diseases or abandoned children or pain and suffering, etc., right? And the customer didn't really know how to respond to that, and also didn't really want to start an argument with the barber. And so time goes by, and the barber is, cutting the customer's hair and trimming his beard. After the barber was done, the customer leaves the barbershop, and the customer encounters a man that's outside. He sees that this man has long, dirty hair, long beard that's filthy and touches all the way to the ground. And so the customer goes back inside of the barbershop and says, hey, barbers don't exist. And the barber was like, what are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. The customer was like, no, because if barbers existed, then that man that was standing outside would have his hair cut and have his beard trimmed. And then the barber was like, no, we do exist. He just chooses not to come and get the haircut. The customer responded and said, you see, it is the same too with God, because God is real. The problem is that people don't come to him or choose to follow him. That's why there's so much pain and suffering in the world. Yeah, so that was a pretty crazy analogy that I really liked. Yeah.